Happy Monday. I hope you had an amazing weekend. It was another rodeo weekend for my family and I. We were in Doswell, Virginia. If you don't know where that's at, it is literally next door to King's Dominion, or it's where King's Dominion is at. We were at the state fair watching Sam do rodeo, and really, really good weekend. Enjoyed it. The weather, awesome. I love, again, this time of year. But hey, back in town, ready to get things cranked up again this week at work. This morning, my team started a new book, and we do a book, we do a chapter of a book every Monday and kind of go through that book until we finish it. Just make sure that we're growing together and getting better at our craft. But we're reading a book right now called The Greatest Salesman in the World. This book was written long time ago. It is one of my favorite books of all time. I think I've included it in all of my kids' book treasure chest they get when they graduate. But it is one of my all-time favorite books. The chapter we went through today is about habits, and I'm just going to read a quick little quote from the book. In truth, the only difference between those who have failed and those who have succeeded lies in the difference of their habits. Good habits are the key to all success. I will form good habits and become their slave. You know, one of my greatest mentors in my life, and I know I've shared this before if you've watched any of my videos, but I can hear my mentor saying this all the time, and it's in my head so often. It is, I see habits as mandatory, and most others see them as optional. And this is so true. So many times I don't feel like doing what I know I need to do in order to move ahead. And if I see those things as optional, which I often do, I'm not going to be as successful as someone who sees those things as being mandatory to do the things they need to do to hit their goals in life. So, how do you view your habits or the habits that you want to have? Maybe you've got some bad habits you need to break. Maybe you need to form some good habits. What are the things in your life that need to be seen as mandatory instead of being optional? So, in the form of habits, one thing I would encourage you to do, and I encourage my team to do this morning, make a list of the habits you want to develop over the next 30 days. It's the 1st of October, heading into the last quarter of the year. We're here in the last quarter of the year, actually. What are the habits you would love to have in place by the end of this year? Make a list of those things. Look at it every day for the next 30 days. Start practicing it as much as you possibly can. And let's make 2024 a year to remember for the rest of our life. It starts with the habits, though. It starts there, and it starts seeing these things that will push you towards your end goal as mandatory instead of optional. Hope you have an amazing week. Anything I can do for you, please call me at 540-314-8843 or send me an email at jsweat@alcova.com. Hope you have a great week. See ya.